Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be designing the final of the 4 main-ish characters of the story or comic that I want to release. So this last character, her name is Ophelia, and she's sort of a main character, not really, but she appears just enough that I kind of need to have a good solid design for her right off the bat. Now obviously, as I did for the last 3 characters, I went straight to Pinterest and also Gacha Life. So I kind of already knew what I wanted her to look like, but you know, as always, it's about getting them down on paper so you know exactly how you want them to be drawn. Cause I highly doubt people will be okay with you changing their design halfway through the comic series. Now I know what I wanted for her basic design, so it was mostly just about the outfit, cause I had a very specific style in mind, but I also couldn't find much inspiration for it. Basically, I wanted her to dress on the more masculine side, but also, since she's a little bit artsy, I wanted to show a little bit of that too. I settled on an oversized jacket and some shorts, with a pair of what I think are called Mary Janes for shoes, and one of those shirts that's kind of like white tank top, but it covers your neck like a turtleneck as well. I don't know how to label clothes. I'll need to look into some of that stuff. I've learned from my previous 10 mistakes and finally did a small swatch, or I guess a color test, just to see how all the colors would look together. And I am glad I did this, because originally I was thinking about going with some purple in there, but I'm glad I didn't now. So once I was happy with that, I just moved on to making the final illustration. So now I just want to talk a little more about Ophelia as a character. So she is sort of friends with Marcy and Dante, but she's also kind of like the third wheel of the group. And usually that would be a bad thing, but in this case it's a good thing, because Marcy and Dante are about 15, 16, and Ophelia is 25. It's really not anything weird, because Ophelia doesn't even consider them friends. She just thinks of them as the kids who come by the coffee shop she sits at during the day. But Marcy sees Ophelia as a big sister. Ophelia likes sitting in this little cafe that's kind of near where she works, mostly on her days off, and her day off is also when Marcy and Dante come by. They had been coming by since they were about 10 years old, and at first Ophelia found them really annoying, but now she's okay with them since they've matured. Neither Marcy nor Dante have siblings, so they kind of look at Ophelia, again, as an older sister. At first, Ophelia doesn't know about Marcy and her magical star choker and all that. She finds out eventually, but I don't want to talk about how, because I feel like that would kind of be a spoiler. I don't know if it would be. Maybe me saying that she finds out is a spoiler, but honestly, I feel like it's kind of obvious that she would. I mean, she's in the story more often than Marcy and Dante's parents are. Ophelia's personality is pretty sarcastic and a little bit aloof, so she's not a very approachable person, and most people tend to leave her alone, which is how she wants to be left, but unfortunately for her, 10-year-old Marcy was extremely oblivious. Since Ophelia is really the last of the main characters I have to do, what I'm gonna end up doing is maybe working on the story a little bit more and just posting regular art videos for a little bit. And then once I figure out just how many side characters I'm gonna need, I already have a good amount, but I need a set number, and then I'll start designing them, maybe with digital speed paints. I'll probably just save the traditional art videos for regular videos, because I don't want to become a digital artist. I just like traditional art videos more, and they're pretty fun to make. But if you guys have any video ideas that you want to see that's not related to the story, just let me know. I am very likely to do them, because I don't really have many video ideas. One thing I do know is that my videos are probably going to get a little bit longer. Nothing crazy, but like 20 minutes long. Because personally, that's just the kind of video I like to watch. Although I'm going to be honest, normally I'm not even watching YouTube videos, I just want something playing in the background while I draw or while I do stuff. So I'll probably make those kind of videos where you can just put it in the background or something. Also, I kind of want to try to do more live draw with me's instead of just doing a voiceover. They're harder to edit, but I think it'll be worth it. But if you guys like the voiceovers better, just let me know. So back to the art piece, I fear I may be developing same face syndrome. Like, I wanted Ophelia's face to be rounder. Well, not rounder, but like a more oval-shaped face. And instead, I think she kind of has the same face structure as the other 3 characters. So I'm definitely going to need to work on changing their facial structures a little bit. By the time you're seeing this video, I probably already would have fixed it. Like, I'm filming this July 26th, and it's probably not going up till August 3rd or something like that. I think having some videos scheduled ahead of time is the method. And if I make a video that I want to post faster, I can always just move a video back. I know it sounds like I'm taking this way too seriously for someone who only has 22 subscribers, which, thank you for that, by the way. But I do want to take this seriously, because I do want this to grow into something. But yeah, that is going to be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed these 4 main characters. Have a great day or night. Bye!